watch them a little to make sure I'm in the right freaking sequence when I do these. But okay, we are back. Time for games, 14, 15, and 16 instead of 13, 14, 15, and 16 because, whoops, yay me, I messed up. But at least this one will be a little shorter, which doesn't hurt because this is the one with the full season stats. So I was going to tack a little time on the end of it anyways, but now since we cheated a week, not cheated, but accidentally put a week in the wrong area, we'll save some of that time. So slow, but 85 catching. This dude's and he's a red zone threat. He's actually really good for a 65. I got to get that awareness up, obviously, and I think route running would be important in the red zone. But you know what? We're going to bump this guy up, and he's going to be, because he can always be a wide receiver 5. I only go 5 wide receivers. But with all that green, this guy can be part of this team for years to come. And then we just got the 2 quarterbacks there who probably are going to stay on the team until they fall off. I don't have much need for backup quarterbacks. Okay. So I seem to have gotten all the points spent last week. Very good, very good. Yeah, these first rounders. We know we got those. All right. I pressed the button again. All I had to do, boom. Now the unscouted, and we were not fullback. We were really trying to just get all the wide receiver info so that there's a late round wide receiver gem. We've got them on our radar. Because next year we're assuming our offensive line will be Mundo improved. We blew another one. We didn't score much. We gave up a lot of points. Bad all around. We only have the Falcons and the Bengals left to get these stats to help our guys. Kaiser had another off one with more interceptions and touchdowns. 4 sacks. Yeah, it didn't look good. No touchdown for Gallman. We're getting close to the end. People need as many stats as they can get here. The touchdown went to Taylor. That's sad. Yeah, Stuber and Njoku did not get the stats they need there. Oh, Johnson took a week off of giving up sacks. Thank you. He's still going to leave the league. Qualls with a big day. Tackles for losses. He ate half a sack. He shared that sack with Vallejo while Steeples got the sack from the edge. This is like if he just kept the small tackles but was getting sacks, a 10 sack guy, just 10. That was my plan for him at outside linebacker when I moved him from middle. This guy was the number 1 overall pick. And he is phenomenal on his ability. But outside linebacker, he's not making plays. Not the guy I wanted with deflections. We did find a way to force a fumble. 2 fumbles, actually. Both by corners, unfortunately. But whatever. Guys are just trying to get whatever stats they can. We got our 3rd block of the season. Lewis Nill's 2nd block kick of the year. That's his 2nd. The other one goes to Jabril Peppers. This guy lost his starting job to a first-round draft pick, and he said, "That's okay, coach. I'm all heart, I'm all hustle," and he just keeps making plays when he gets the chance to get on the field. Okay, good. Didn't miss. There. That's what I'm looking for from a punter. Okay, he hit the average, and he did it 3 times. Good job. Good job, Fabini. And that's over 10. Good job. Every little bit helps. I don't think they're going to get where they need on the kick returns because I think you need huge numbers. But every little bit helps. Start weekly training. Nope. Play action, not drive. You're not fooling me. I got offensive linemen to improve. Only 5,000, and I don't think you made the stats this year, Asa. I don't think you made the stats this year. You're not going to improve a lot. It's a shame. Maybe I should have put him at middle linebacker, but man, when Yukini's actually making plays, I kind of feel like the kid deserves it. (12-2) Falcons. Can we shock the world? Can we shock the world? Come on. We beat the world champion New England Patriots to play well, not spoiler, but to be like, I see it can happen. No, we can get drummed is what we can get. Actually, that was a closer game. And there might actually be enough stats here to matter for some people. Unlike real life, stats matter here even when you get drummed because they can lead to development. Player of the week, stuff like that, it all matters. Okay, that's what his normal games have been looking like. Gallman got another touchdown. I've lost track. He might be at 10. Njoku got a touchdown. Stuber 6 for 87. Okay, that's bulk catches. That's bulk yards. All right. Ooh. Johnson didn't give up a sack again. It's another week where he shut down people. Thank you, Peppers. Yes. Garrett with the only tackle for a loss, and he split a stack with Steeples. Thank you. You're finally showing up. You're finally coming on. Fuck. No interception again. Come on, guys. 2 for Tanner, Yukimi, Finley, Battle, Mays, Puck. Sadly, the only name I was looking for was Peppers in that stat category. No forced fumbles, so no fumble recoveries. Nil again, maybe? No blocks. Figured he had 2, why not 3? Missed a 50, but he hit a 50. 1 for 2, nailed a 53. Great punting game. Sadly, you had to do it 7 times, but great punting game. That's what I'm talking about. Fabini again goes over the 25 average. Sanders gets some bulk yardage. Close enough to 10. And he got 3 punt returns, so it's actually a little bit of bulk happening there. All right. We are going into the last game of the season. We will check the stats on that game. We will check the full season stats. Then we will end the video, come back, spend the points. Yay, resigned. Yay, resigned. All right. Points. Let's not click the button twice this time. Let's just scroll down. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Not necessarily a gem, but at least a guy that's supposed to be there. And we are still, because we have 6th and 7th round picks, we are still hammering after these wide receivers. All right, if there's somebody undrafted, he's going to have like this guy, 6'6", okay, well, okay, boom, and that's it. Then if any of these guys happen to have an insane spark, we'll check that out. Now cornerback, which happened to be the last of the 3rd rounders too, so not bad. So we went all out on wide receivers. Sadly, it doesn't look good, but at least we have all the info. $24,000, yeah. 17,000, yeah. And 6,000 would be enough that Steeples can improve on some things. I think it's just the position he's at in our defense. I don't know if the other outside linebacker would be better. Middle linebacker would be best. I mean, technically, probably strong safety would be best, but he's talented enough to play it. He'd be a hell of a thumper out there. Hell of an enforcer. We checked that game. And this is it, guys. This is it. I think we checked that game because we scored 17. Yeah, we checked that game. We're just so good on elapsed time, 10 minutes in, because we shortchanged ourselves a week by adding it to the last one. That's what it is. And we didn't win it. We did not win it. So let's go. No, not playoff schedule. What the hell? No. We don't need playoff schedule. We're not in the playoffs. We only got 2,000 points. We don't need preseason. We need regular season. Thank you very much. We did improve, technically. We went from 2-13-1 to 3-13. That is an improvement. We converted a tie into a win. You're not who I want to look at. We needed a fourth win. 288, 75.6, 1-1. I mean, yeah, give up 5 sacks. At least he hit 60%. We may be drafting a quarterback, guys, because I feel after we improve the offensive line with the experience points that it's going to be worth it. Gallman did not get a touchdown and had a really shitty game. 90 yards for Stuber and a touchdown down the stretch when he needed it most. Njoku, pretty solid game for a tight end. Yep, back to your old tricks. Vallejo blew it up. Garrett with 8 and 3 tackles for a loss. Damn the tackles for a loss. Qualls with 3. Steeples with a tackle for a loss. The only sack went to Vallejo, sadly. No fucking interceptions. We started off so good on interceptions, too. No deflections. All right, so at least Tanner Vallejo got a fumble and recovered it. And took it 15 yards. Did he happen to take it to the end zone? No, he didn't. 2 for 50. My boy is kicking bombs. Went 4 for 4. Nailed a 56-yarder. This is a great punting game. Great punting game for a rook. 3 of them inside the 22. This was his MVP game. This was his best game of the fucking year. Fabini over 25. Yeah, I mean, 6.5, it's better than 5. It's just not. Now, guys, here we go. Here we go. First things first, news. Right, where's draft stories? Tanner Vallejo got AFC Defensive Player of the Week. That's going to help him. Joseph Battle is in good company for AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's my guy. It's my guy. I think I missed when the stories were supposed to be for College All-Star Game and everything. All right, well, then that means the only thing I have to look at. He did break 4,000. He went off of his number 1 pace, but he did finish 6th. So that is something. 13 rushing touchdowns. Wayne Gilman blew the doors off of 10. 1,000-yard receiver. Although he, didn't score a lot of touchdowns. Sadly, he did more interceptions than touchdowns. I think he did bring up the completion percentage and the YPA, but that's sad because they're both still so low. But he did eat 75 sacks. I mean, we have to take that into consideration. Almost 600 yards rushing, 13 touchdowns. The 3.1's got to improve, but we're spending the points on the line this year. They're here. The line players are already here. We're spending the points on them this year for them to be better. Okay, 1,000 yards. Thank you very much. The Joker with 5 touchdowns. I don't know if that's really going to do much for him. Sadly, Stuber way down here. Almost 1,000 yards, though. Almost is going to hurt, though, because he didn't hit the 1,000. Wonder why he was so low on the amount of catches, though. I mean, he wasn't going against the number 1 corner every game. But still. This is about to be sad. Yeah, 39. But he gave up 40 last year, I thought. So, maybe it was 38. Maybe it was exactly to a game last year. Anyways, that's bad. Got to get those guys their payment. 3 guys hit 100. Sadly, none of them are studs. Finley almost hit 100. Garrett, Jesus, you're a defensive end, bro. Calm down. Jesus. I really wish Peppers would have hit 100. 84 from my defensive tackle. Okay. 18 is outstanding. 13 is outstanding. I mean, we didn't get as many as last year, and we only really had 2 guys. Well, I mean, 5.5 from a tackle is good. I think that's what he got last year. I think Neil just took his job back, guys. Because this is less. And I think because this is less, everything else is less. I mean, 3, but guys, we did all that early. All 8 of those were like early. And that's what we stopped at. And 11, which is more than last year, I think our leader had 10, and then nobody else was close. So at least 877 is something. It's not what we were wanting. Couple guys getting multiples. This is just silly. My boy Neil. Lewis Neil, you may be starting left in again next year, buddy. And Yakimi getting the touchdown. Yakimi. Six of 11 from 50. I mean, and that's the only ones he missed were 50 yarders. So you can't hate on the 78% too much when the only misses were 50 yarders. You know, I thought that was going to be worse. It still needs to be better, but I thought that was going to be worse. Almost 1,000, Sanders. Almost. And you actually finished with a better average than Fabini. Not bad. Not electric, but not bad. All right. Well, guys, that was it for this episode. Actually, that was the stats. Now what we can do here is advance the weeks and finish off the scouting. Yes. So that then we can just go into the draft. Because we want the draft video to start at the draft. That's all people want to see when we get there. Oh no, what am I doing? This is spend point time, guys. Guys, I'm supposed to be spending my points now. But we do that after the Super Bowl just to make sure that all the awards have happened. And I'm doing really bad at checking out stories because they're supposed to be letting me know who the studs are. And I hadn't been watching. Oh, that's exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for. So this Rashawn Hodges guy is supposed to be a superstar. And I've already wrote 2 down, the cornerback and the middle linebacker. Rashawn Hodges. Okay. I'm going to write down Harvey Lane anyways down here. Because if the only thing he is missing is tackle, we can work on that. Okay. That got me 3 guys with positive reports. Now, scouting. We want to look at scouted and make sure that the cornerback, it was 3rd round cornerback, and I think I got him done. Yeah, I know I did. Okay, so we want to make sure that cornerbacks and linebackers, that the guys that we have names for are there. Harvey Lane, okay, yes. He's projected 3rd. He is 3rd. His tackle's a B+, but that might take a dip. He's not a bad-looking player. Also, there's a Rashawn Hodges. We don't know where he plays. We do now. That's good. With the other guy that we liked a lot, So this guy, even though he's a run stopper, but so is he, is supposed to be a superstar. Development. And then cornerback, Ben Phillips says this guy. This guy's supposed to be superstar, which means those C pluses don't matter because he's going to grow quick. So points are going to go into those. All right, so that's where we're at right now. Spend your points, Brad. Spend your points. Now we can go to unscouted, and we're going to continue marking on corners. Oh. Yeah. Bueno? No. Because remember, we have lots of picks in the 5th, 6th, 7th round. So we want to be real deep at some positions. And we want to make sure we do have some 7th rounders scouted, some 6th rounders scouted, just so when we get down there, we're not shooting blind. We're not just going off of combine grades. Me too, boys. I thought I signed everybody. Oh, what were you guys doing? Oh, because you guys were UDFAs this year. Yeah, you're going to take that? Boom, good. That's exactly the offer you're going to get. How about you? 3rd string tight end? I don't care about you at all. I'm just not sure I'm going to sign a tight end. So, that's the only reason he got a contract. Stage 1 means nothing because we don't draft. The computer doesn't draft. There will be no free agents picked up in this free agent period. Oh, I've already signed. Yeah, that was boom right there. That's when I'm supposed to do my points. I'm sorry, guys. I'm forgetting the order of things. After I re-sign my last players, I'm supposed to spend points because you don't want to re-sign them until you've spent the points. Jesus, Josh Battle, 51,000. That's got to go up. And then this has got to be whatever it can be. Okay. Yay, awareness. Fucking fullbacks. Ooh, not enough to get them both there. Man, I almost think release. Ta-da! He's a 70. Stubu, you hurt my soul, bro. Okay, 70 there, 70 there, 70 there. Yeah, all right. I mean, not the greatest things in the world. 2020. Fuck it, route running. Boom. Yay. Yeah, we're going to get more wide receivers in here. Man, it's a good thing I trained Njoku. He got 16 of that just off the training. Actually, more. $89. Let's make him clutch. Oh, he still has drop open passes, and I could have fixed that. But at least awareness, release, carrying, vision, all of that is now a minimum of 80. And he got clutch. And he still got a lot of points. Not injury. Not toughness. I crank up that impact block a little. I give him 2 points in release. Not enough. try to get them clean off the line quicker. $79 for Sprinkle. That's looking good. All the way up to a 69. Sure, Sprinkle. Give you a spin move on that. Left tackle, Rod Johnson. All right, buddy. 70. That's why. That's why. I've been looking at it all wrong. I didn't realize his pass block. No. You know why his pass block's a 67? Because he's been losing points fucking from all his bad games. So it's looking like we're going to have to draft a left tackle to make up for how bad he has been lately. Because he's killed himself. He killed his career this season. Actually, let's go ahead and bump that up too. Good, still got it to 80. None of those, well, I mean, stamina, but way too expensive. Boom! Alright. Alright. This guy's bad. This guy's a practice squad player that just showed up. Well, not just showed up. It's like, I don't know who the practice squad players are. That's how that tight end happened. I cut a tight end and didn't look, and a practice squad tight end made the team. Okay, that makes so much sense now. You know, first things first, let's do that. Then let's come over here. Not enough points, but we will. There, so you're not killing drives. Toughness, stamina, injury. Stamina matters, but it's too expensive. Boom. 90 impact blocking. So he's going to have more chance of just neutralizing defenders. All right, Dom, you actually got out there and try to make some plays as a rotational lineman. Jesus, how many practice squad centers did I have? Hey, 23. Are you going to count? Jeez, that wasn't that bad. All right. Let's fucking go. Make that a 90. Okay. I think I got a Hall of Fame offensive lineman there, guys. All right. All right, Spencer Kelly. You made 8,717 points despite me handing you the starting job because your numbers told me you were the better guy. I mean, you're a fucking 81 now after 1 year. But my boy, Lewis Neal, is coming for you. And it may very well be his job next year. Even though he is 10 points lower than you. There you go, buddy. All right, Miles. You did not get nearly the points you had last year. Did we get everything here last year? We did. All right, let's... Boom. Block shed 99. That shit is over. Miles Garrett, awareness, block shed. You got him. You fucking got him. All right. Now, make that an 85. You're a beast. You're a beast. He doesn't get confused. He just that whips the fucking offensive lineman's ass, disposes of him, doesn't get flat back much. I do need to get the play recognition up a little, but getting that jump in tackle was huge. Tackle and pursuit are going to be the next most important things for him now. Damn it. I was hoping to get to 80 and bump some block shed on him. Alan Ray's still trying to hang around. Sharon Moss will give you that play recognition. That's too much. He's got a bull rush already. '83, bump the awareness, bump the block shed, getting the play recognition up so he's not in the wrong place. All of that's going to be helpful. Nice, nice. 80-80. It's a good start. 80-80, that's a good start. And this kid is cut. Practice squad kid. Alright, Asa, you didn't have the season that I wanted. But you're an 85 now with much better recognition. Much better awareness, I'm sorry. Not recognition. And this dude right here, like the only thing hurting this dude is that awareness recognition. We're trying to bring it up. Trying to, because he's 25 now, so I can no longer say he's still really young. Alright, Tanner, what can we, first off, that's what we can do. There we go. I'm actually not upset with that. Now, Jesus. Okay. Boom. You're now a superstar. Who is clutch, who's going to be aggressive, you're going to hit with high motor, you're going to strip the ball. All of it. Fucking all of it. Okay? You got all of it. Much better awareness and improved man coverage now. You're 77 overall. You're going to get superstar growth next year. Whoo, that could be huge. That could be huge. Getting your press to 80 next year won't be hard either. Press man coverage is going to happen for you. Nice. Corner's getting some big points. Sadly, bro, you're just normal. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, 80. 80. I can make that like a little better. Not so worried about the zone. I can. There. Now you still got 8,000. Boom! Parker Sanders, that's sexy. That is sexy. Very fucking nice, Parker Sanders. Guys, I think my corners just took a huge jump. Yes, just enough, Jamal. Just enough to help that man coverage also. Because awareness doesn't mean nothing if you can't also cover. But they need to be heading towards that 80 range and higher. Alright guys, the point spend actually made this a longer video. We'll give you a 70 just because. We're gonna, yes, it did make it. Boom. All right. Still more points. Pursuit. I don't know why, but we're gonna do that. Yeah, not really gonna fuck with any of that. Give him a 90 pursuit. I think he's gonna make more plays this way. And we're gonna have the points to bump up one on play recognition. Eddie Jackson, roll tide, my brother. Damn, that actually helped a bit. Rudy Ford trying to get out there and make some plays. This practice squad guy probably cut. The good news, though, guys, I understand this is a 36-minute freaking... Really? That's what I just paid points for. But kicker and punter are almost done. Then we're going to sim up... you know... we're going to sim up to the draft, and then we'll come back and we'll do the draft. Hopefully that awareness helps you, buddy. Okay, that's all the players. The points are spent. My coach, Spend Coach XP. Don't think he's got enough for anything that I want. I don't want Master Trade Negotiator. Oh, actually he does. Oh, actually he does. Boom. Boom. Hello, coverage. All right. We're just going to go ahead and knock out the scouting. So this is going to go over 40 minutes, guys. I'm sorry for that. But we're going to knock out the scouting. All right. Grades are up now. That is outstanding. That was the only guy left. And that way we don't have to scout before the draft. We can just go right into the draft video. First cone, second shuttle. Too bad the guy just doesn't have skill. Late round corners because we just bought the... this might be Mr. Irrelevant right here. First in dash, vert, and broad jump. This dude's going to be explosive. Even his agility's pretty good. And he's strong for a corner. Yeah, he's the last guy on that list too. All right. He might be better than our developmental corner Fabini we have right now, and that may make him a much better returner as well. So now we got to go scouted. We know the kid's a corner, so let's just go to corner. It'll save us time. Where'd you go, buddy? Because we know we didn't spend all the points. It was a cornerback, and we didn't spend all the points. Where'd the kid go? That's strange. What is this? I mean, literally, we only looked at 2 stats on him, right? I'm not... Damn. That dude was good in a 7.7. I've never seen an 8. Holy shit. Guys, if I had the first pick in the draft, it's him. I've never seen an 8. Holy shit. Jesus. After that, these 7s and stuff just aren't even like... Ooh. I mean, it says he's not draftable, but... That's a lot of running backs that aren't that good. Damn. Shit. 8. With a 4.25 or 4.24 40. I don't. First off, we do have to go back here though, and come on down. Oh, maybe it was him. Maybe it was a 7.3, and maybe I did. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 of these guys up, but you know what? I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. I think I'll just keep tracking down these 7s. There's a guy here. Jesus Christ. Jarvis Dockery. I can't even begin. I don't even care if he's not the best player in the draft. I don't. That's immaterial at this point. I will take him number 1 overall and then try to grab other talented players in the first that may be better but won't have nearly the fucking impact he's going to have when I put him on the football field. Whatever he's missing, I can train him. I can get him there. Because that dude is insanity. Ooh, 7.5. Ooh. Hello. Late round, Jim. 99 points left. That guy wasn't really that great. Whatever, though. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. And I'm not even worried about you, halfback. Alright, guys. I'm going to click this next week button. I'm going to end this 43 freaking minute video. But for those who hung around to see the 8.0 wide receiver, Jeebus. Alright, guys. So here we go. Shutting it down. I'll be back for the draft.